The setup. Once I knew Daniel's secret, every moment with him felt different. When he barked at me for folding the towels the wrong way, I didn't feel small anymore. I watched him like a character in a play, a man reciting lines that weren't even his. When he belittled me at dinner in front of his mother, "See how careless she is, Mom. I told her to work harder at home." I looked at him and thought, if only she knew the real you. That thought became the seed of my revenge. I started small, observing, collecting. Every evening he claimed to be working late, I checked his laptop. His secret account grew richer with pictures and posts, him singing off-key at karaoke, him failing at bowling but laughing like a child, him cooking burnt pasta with coworkers. The man who sneered at me for not seasoning the soup correctly was bragging online about finally learning how to fry an egg. I saved everything, quietly, carefully. Emily, my sweet daughter, was part of my plan without even realizing. She adored the playful version of her father, the rare moments when he slipped and let himself laugh with her, when he forgot to play the role of perfect man. I began encouraging those moments, coaxing him to show Emily more of his true side. She would giggle and beg him to sing or play silly games, and I could see him relax until he caught his mother's disapproving eye. Then, instantly, the mask would snap back into place. It was like watching him split in half. And I made sure his mother noticed. "Oh, Emily loves when Daniel sings that silly cartoon song," I'd say sweetly at dinner. Emily would nod eagerly, tugging at his sleeve. He'd freeze, his mother's gaze sharp as knives. His jaw would clench, and he would scold Emily instead. "That's enough. Daddy doesn't do silly." But the seed was planted. His mother's suspicion grew every time I nudged Emily to ask for fun daddy. Behind the scenes, I wove my web tighter. I befriended some of his colleagues online through Emily's school network. I made sure stories of Daniel's real self trickled back into the right ears. His karaoke nights, his cooking disasters, they became whispers, then murmurs. "Isn't Daniel surprisingly easygoing outside work? He's so different when he's relaxed." I watched the cracks spread. His reputation as the flawless, iron-willed man started to wobble. His mother sniffed at him one evening, muttering, "Don't grow weak like your father did in his later years." Daniel's face went pale. The stage was almost set. I wanted his mother, the very woman he lived his lie for, to see both sides of him collide. I wanted him to crumble under the weight of his own performance. So, I planned, patiently, ruthlessly. I would not just expose him. I would let him expose himself. And when that day came, Emily and I would walk away from the ashes with our heads high. Because if he thought he could force me into silence forever, he was about to learn that I was done playing the obedient wife.